Anyone who knows anything about life knows that Richard is going to die at some point in time. Richard, yeah, what do they call him? Dick? They call, yeah, Richard is always called Dick, right? Yeah, Richard is always going to die at some point in time. I remember a great song by the great Stevie Wonder. It says, "Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys, playing with bombs like kids play with toys." That was no missile a while ago. That's my attempt at imitating something taking off. But you're driving the point home. Men behaving like boys at the moment. Men not accepting the reality that they grew up as children in safety. And children today deserve to grow up in safety. Men not dealing very well with the natural changes in their bodies. When the blue thing doesn't work anymore, and when Niagara, is it Niagara? Well, here you got the first consonant wrong. But when Niagara freezes in winter, and Niagara becomes useless, and some men panic. It's reality. Richard dies. What's his name? Okay, Richard. Let's stick to Richard. Stick to Richard, right? Richard dies at some point in time. Does it mean you bomb the world? Does it mean you destroy the world? That means nobody else deserves to live, huh? Because some people go out graciously. They understand that it is a natural thing in life that you age and you depart the scene. But there are those who can't accept it. Now, Richard dies before some men die. Some men die before Richard dies, and some men and Richard die together. You know, Richard, you know what I mean? Okay. If Richard dies, it doesn't mean you bomb the world. If Richard decides not to wake up one morning, you wake and Richard doesn't wake up. Don't bomb the world. Don't seek to destroy the world. If Richard doesn't, if the rooster doesn't crow in the morning, you know. So we're driving at. Don't seek to kill the world because Richard is dead. So if the stone hit a sad situation with harsh reality, face it. So we're saying, someday at Christmas, the great man Stevie Wonder. It's a great song. I encourage everybody to listen keenly to the words of those songs, of that song. So all these people who cannot come to terms with the natural changes in their bodies, it's a biological process. It's a reality. The kids of today deserve to live in safety. Cease to eliminate the kids of the day, because to put an end to civilization because of your own demise. If you want to fight, why don't you gather together in a ring and let the world watch you guys? If all of you desire to fight so badly, you say your leaders, get together in a ring and go fight it out. Go throw punch. Let's decide it that way. But the question, all these missiles, There is an ammo dump on the west coast of the USA. An ammo dump is out there. All the ordinances that the resources have made, people's labor going to ordinances which become obsolete. Some failed. They're at the ocean floor. Why? Polluting, contaminating the world. And I'm not okay with it. And the world isn't okay with it. And we're saying we need to put an end to it. So you're talking about arms race. You realize that people want bigger and bigger and better guns, and it doesn't solve crime. The police get it, or it doesn't solve crime. So now you want more ammunition, better ordinances, and everybody wants. So what? What are you going to do? Blow it all up, destroy the earth? For what? And people sit quietly and observe this. Shame on the people of the nations that just sit down and permit this. You are the government. And if you permit all of this, well, too bad. If you think that's the way to go to destroy humanity, you won't be safe. You really think you're going to be safe? No, you're not going to be safe. So, based on the nature of all the missiles, all the heavy duty weaponry that they have outside them, people are looking for, and then they become obsolete after a while. They realize some of these great inventions, some minute, cheap stuff, get rid of them. What sense does it make? And then you realize, oh, you acted silly. Now you have to put aside the big things and go for the smaller devices. Squandered all the resources. Look how many hungry, starving people in the world. Yeah, that's what he's speaking to. So, here we go. Someday at Christmas, he says, put an end to this. Start learning to love and quit hatred. What's going on there? Put aside the hatred. Start learning to love again. We don't want no World War III here. All these evil leaders want to live. Not one single leader wants to die. There is war 'cause no one will forgive. All is hurt, can someone tell me why? So we don't want a World War III. What we need is peace and unity, no want a World War III. Make the good vibes flow, so we no want a World War III. Hands and hearts in peace and unity, no want a World War III. Tell these evil leaders it's time to go. Are there secrets lurking in the dark? Something must be wrong for all I know. Seeing some leaders headed downward park. Step aside and let the good vibes flow. We no want no World War III. What we need is peace and unity, no want no World War III. Let the good vibes flow. We no want no World War III. Hands and hearts in peace and unity, no want no World War III. Tell those evil leaders it's time to go. Tell those evil leaders it's time to go. This is the voice of reason. Emperor Elijah Abeid Kazembe Moata. APAD, African People of the Diaspora. This is just for the awakening of the conscience. Nothing more, nothing less. safety to all people across the world. One love, Natty Bob said, one love, one heart, one love.